The Story of Brave Bessie Coleman. Nobody Owns the Sky. Written by Reeve Lindbergh. Illustrated by Pamela Paparone. Brave Bessie was the name people gave to the young pilot Bessie Coleman back in the 1920s, when she flew as a daredevil stunt flyer in air shows all over the United States. Back in 1892, the daughter of a Native American father and an African American mother, she grew up at a time when it was difficult for any woman to become a pilot, but for a black woman, it seemed impossible. All the same, Bessie followed her dream, and in 1921, she became the first licensed black aviator in the world. There was a young woman who wanted to fly, but the people said, "Kiss that wish goodbye. The sky's too big and the sky's too high, and you never will fly, so you better not try." But this woman laughed, and she just said, "Why? Nobody owns the sky." Up above flew the dove, and the raven too, with the red birds red and the blue birds blue, and the brown hawks circling far and few, and the call of the swallows that follow the dew, when the high wild geese come traveling through, with the winds on their wings, flying free, flying true. She called to them all, and she said, "Hey you, I'm coming up there too." Bessie Coleman grew up a century ago in a cabin built near where the creek waters flow. She worked picking cotton, as white as snow, and watched cottony clouds up above come and go. Bessie wished she could rise up and fly, high and low, over Texas a long time ago. Bessie's mother had not learned to read or write, but her children were raised to be eager and bright. Bessie worked hard at school, and she dreamed about flight. People said she was crazy. It wouldn't be right. You're a girl, not a man, and you're not even white. But she did not stop dreaming. Not quite. She went off to college, and she wanted to stay, but it cost so much money that she couldn't pay. She moved to Chicago and worked every day at the White Sox barbershop, earning her way. "White men can fly. Why can't I?" she would say, but the flying schools turned her away. Bessie manicured nails while the barbers cut hair, and she dreamed about flying, but she didn't know where. Then one day someone said, "Fly in France. They won't care that you're black and a woman." So Bessie went there. She was young, tough, and smart. She had courage to spare, and she took like a hawk to the air. Bessie came home a pilot, so happy and proud. She could ride on the wind, glide and spin in a cloud. Parachute, loop-the-loop, Bessie drew a huge crowd. When she flew over the airports or fields, barely plowed. Her courage and daring had everyone wowed. "Brave Bessie!" they shouted out loud. On the ground, Bessie lectured to crowds big and small. People gathered in church or inside the town hall. "Come and fly, boys and girls, black or white, short or tall. Come and fly, everybody. Come answer my call. The air has no barrier, boundary, or wall. The blue sky has room for us all." Bessie's life was not long, but she flew far and wide. In Chicago, she showed off a Richthofen glide. Her air shows in Boston left crowds starry-eyed. But in Jacksonville, Florida, everyone cried, because Bessie's plane failed, and she fell, and she died. "Farewell to brave Bessie," they sighed. Other young men and women soon wanted to fly, and the people said, "Why don't you give it a try? The sky's still big, and the sky's still high, but you're bound to get there, by and by. Just remember her words till the day you die. Nobody owns the sky." Look above, see the dove and the raven too, with the red birds red and the blue birds blue, and the brown hawks circling far and few, and the call of the swallows that follow the dew, when the high wild geese come traveling through, with the wind on their wings, flying free, flying true. You can call to them all. You can say, "Hey you, I'm coming up there too." Hey friends, it's me, Miss Olivia. Thank you so much for listening to the story of brave Bessie Coleman, Nobody Owns the Sky. Please support this author by purchasing your very own copy. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. Until next time, my name is Miss Olivia. This is Miss Olivia Reads, and I cannot wait for you to join me for another reading adventure very soon. Bye, friends.